Hey there, Brian King here from iPhone Central. I just got finished talking to a client, and there was a point that came up that I really want to make with you as well. And that point is that weaknesses get a really bad rap. And my client and I reflected upon some of those real cruddy messages we got growing up, whether it be from parents or educators or whoever. And they would say, you really need to own your strengths and your weaknesses. But the problem is the weaknesses were typically stuff they didn't like. The stuff they didn't like about us were our weaknesses. And the reality is, at least in my definition, weaknesses are simply the things that we're not good at, the things we were not put here to do. Okay? I was not put here to fix cars. I was not put here to fix anything. I'm a total klutz when it comes to tools. I was put here to articulate the human experience in my own little way and help people be more resourceful and resilient. That's what I do. So if I'm weak at everything else, good, because it allows me to focus, okay? It allows me to focus on what I rock at. So one of the things that this misnomer about weaknesses, okay, hi Vanessa, how you doing? Vanessa's been wanting to jump on one of these live calls and she finally made it. So weaknesses, unfortunately, we are taught to think about. You have to own your weaknesses. Be honest about your weaknesses. Who the heck wants to spend time thinking about things they're supposed to feel bad about? Okay? Nobody wants to think about things they're supposed to feel bad about, which is why not as many of us are as self-aware as we could be, because we are taught that personal reflection means in part, feeling bad about you. It doesn't have to be. Self-awareness is about going deep into your human experience. All of the joys, all of the pains, the sorrows, the sadness, everything. But looking at it honestly, not judgmentally. Being self-aware doesn't mean, there's this part of me that really sucks. Who wants to spend time on that? It doesn't do you any good. But looking at a part of yourself and saying, I'm weak in that area. And that's okay. Because I'm surrounded by people that are awesome at that. And as long as I bring them into my life, and as long as we have reciprocity and we do right by each other and we give to each other's lives, then we both grow better, even though we happen to have weaknesses. Isn't that cool? We have weaknesses, but we can collaborate and we can synergize and combine our strengths and make each other's lives better. That's what being human is about. That's what being social creatures is about. That we can come together and our weaknesses don't matter. Our strengths make each other's lives better. So forget that nonsense you were taught as kids about weaknesses or being bad. Weaknesses are being human. They're not an invitation to feel bad about yourself. They're an invitation to acknowledge that your gifts are where your focus needs to be. So hopefully this has been helpful. If so, there's more videos where this came from. You can find them and more at my website, brianraymondking.com. And if you think anybody else could benefit from this as well, feel free to share. Have a great day, everybody.